Hello, and welcome to Mrs. Turner's What to Read, Episode 1. I'm going to be here today with a panel of experts giving you 5 book recommendations for today for those of you who have maybe finished all of your library books or are not sure what to read. So the first book is my recommendation, and it is a book called Where the Red Fern Grows by Wilson Rawls. This is a classic book. Many of your parents have probably already read this book. It's a great book to read together as a family. It's about friendship and love and a boy who gets some dogs and goes on some pretty interesting outings with them. And it is sad at the end, but it is a great read. And there's also a wonderful movie that goes with it. So my recommendation, Where the Red Fern Grows. All right, my first guest today, what is your name?
Amelia.
Amelia, welcome. And what grade are you in, Amelia?
Kindergarten.
All right, and what book do you have for me today to read? Libby Wimbley. Okay, look at that book. Oh, it looks like it's right from the St. Patrick's Library. All right, and what happens in these Libby Wimbley books? Because it's a series, right? There's more than one. Okay, and who does Libby hang out with?
Becca.
Her friend Becca. And what do Libby and Becca do in this book called Bug Rescuer?
They look for bugs.
They look for bugs. Now, I don't want to give away the ending, but can you tell us, do they find some bugs? They do? All right. And would you recommend this book? You would. All right. Thanks for being here, Amelia. See you next week.
Bye.
All right. My next guest is, oh, wow. Look at this one. All right. And what is your name?
Nora.
All right. Welcome, Nora. And what grade are you in?
2nd grade.
You're in 2nd grade. And what book do you have for us today?
Diary of a Kid Wrecking Ball.
All right, Diary of a Wimpy Kid Wrecking Ball. All right, and if you remember, kids, this was in our March Madness competition, and it was probably going to win 1st or 2nd place because it had a lot of votes for that first round. All right, Nora, tell us a little bit about Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Well, Greg is the main character, and they're thinking of moving since, their aunt died and they got a little bit of money from her, but they're just thinking of moving in general. And it's all about like what happens to them and if they get to move. And
Okay, great. And
really
are
fun.
these books serious or funny?
They're pretty funny.
Pretty funny. Okay, and what type of book is this? Do you know what kind of book this is called?
Graphic.
A graphic novel, correct. So you've got your writing and then you've got kind of a comic book throughout. So they are a quick read and they are also very funny. All right. Nora, thanks for being here. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right. All right. My next guest is
Whitney.
Whitney. And Whitney, what grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade. All right. And what book do you have for us today?
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
Oh, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. All right. Most of us have heard of the Harry Potter books. All right. Which number of book is that?
This is the 7th book.
The 7th and final book of the series. All right. And tell us a little bit about the book.
Well, Harry, Ron, and Hermione are given a task from Dumbledore to go and hunt for something to stop Voldemort. And on the way, they hear about something else, and it's the Deathly Hallows. And I don't want to spoil anything about it, but
Is it good?
yes.
And would you recommend the whole series?
Yeah,
Okay. And what's better, the books or the movies?
books.
Books. All right. Thanks for being here, Whitney. See you next week.
Bye.
All right. And my final guest is G-Dog. G-Dog, welcome.
Yo, yo, yo!
All right. And G-Dog, what grade are you in?
7th.
7th. All right. And what book do you have for me today?
Salt to the Sea.
Salt to the Sea. Ooh, look at this book. All right. Salt to the Sea. All right. And tell us a little bit about this book.
This book is about 4 people who all meet up, and it's during World War II, and it's about their challenges that they face and to survive the war.
All right. And who would you recommend this book to?
I would recommend this book to young adults because it has some difficult vocabulary, and I would also recommend it to people who like World War II because that's what it's about.
All right. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next week.
Peace!
All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to Mrs. Turner's What to Read. We'll see you next week for episode 2. Come on in, everybody.